What is going on here? Woo! This is a sketchy drive so far.
Oh my God. Oh, FSD. Welcome back to another episode of Tesla Wisconsin. All right, so we finally got 14.2. No.
14.3.2.
See, I was so excited that I forgot the number. 14.3.2. We finally got it. And,
Weeks after other people. I know certain influencers had it like a month ago. We know people close to us that got it 2 weeks ago. We got it early this morning.
Yes, we finally just got it. So we decided to take you guys for another FSD ride with us. We're going out of town. Right now we are about to exit off the highway.
Yeah, we're entering Milwaukee. We got some more shopping to do today. So why not test out FSD some more? And we get to test out our new 14.2.3. 14.3.2. Dang it.
See, I told you. I was so like, all these numbers, man, I can't keep up with them. Anyways, one thing we did notice like right away after installing 14.3.2 is that it started to go to the wrong house again. What is happening?
We've captured that in past FSD versions.
Yeah.
When we've done FSD trips around town, we were heading over to someone's house and it turned into the property before them.
Yeah.
So it was off again by one house. We'll see if it continues to do that in this version. Maybe we'll get 14.2.3, 14.3.3, and maybe that will fix this oddity. But so far we've only been to one house since we've had the car, or
Yes.
since we had the update.
Jeez.
And, wow, that guy did not care. Milwaukee doing Milwaukee things.
Also, when we disengaged, when it went to the wrong house, on the screen it popped up. It doesn't have the normal.
I'm going to show that actually. So right now, if I take over,
Yeah, that's
you get
different.
this. Why did you intervene? And navigation, discomfort, preference, critical. It is giving you a whole new set of preferences.
Yeah. Before you
And-
just have to record it like.
Yeah,
why
you just
did
gave
like
it audio input. So I'm guessing that this does. Let me see if I do navigation. So that time it didn't even let me do audio. So you pick the category, and it doesn't even let you tell it what it did wrong.
No, there was a mic.
I didn't get to say anything.
You didn't hit the mic. The mic is right there. Hit the mic. There you go. See?
Okay. So there's two ways to do it. So you can either just pick a category and that's it, or you can do it the old way and hit the mic button.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's two ways. So that's definitely new.
Yeah.
I at first thought that was like triage, and it was just categorizing things to make their database easier to navigate through. But
Oh,
no.
like a quick respond to.
No, I figured it would dump it in categories. So when they're going through all the data and they're trying to improve
That
FSD,
could be one of it too.
yeah, but if you pick a category, it doesn't let you then talk. So that's why it was weird that you had to pick it and it goes away.
So you're thinking like you pick the category navigation. I don't like this navigation.
Yeah, it did this thing.
Then you record your voice.
That's what I was thinking,
got you.
but that's not what it does.
Okay.
You can either do a voice note or you can pick a category.
Gotcha.
And maybe they just review the dash cam footage or something like that when you pick one of the categories, and then they have to do their own inference, use their own AI modeling to see if they can figure out what they did wrong. Use AI to learn what AI did wrong.
Yeah. Oh man. Have this AI teach that other AI.
Right.
What's up, man?
Right? But we've read through some of the release notes and they seem interesting.
Yes.
I'm most excited to try summon, some
Same.
little ASS, little actual smart summon.
Get some
'Cause-
real action. I almost said it.
The release notes say that they finally integrated FSD with actual smart summon. So that
Yes.
so theoretically, in my mind at least, that should be a huge jump in the quality
Okay.
of summon.
What do you think has changed?
I think the whole coding background for it's different now.
Well, no, what I meant is, okay, you were excited about the whole summon aspect of it.
I'm-
Well, like, are you expecting it to go a little quicker than how it is right
Yeah,
now? Okay,
I hear what you're asking.
That is my expectation.
So I have two issues with summon. The number one issue I have with summon, and I don't know if this is a signal thing or a coding thing or what,
okay.
but it doesn't connect to my phone well.
Oh, the
So-
network.
Whenever I open Summon, it'll be like connecting, and then sometimes
Yeah.
it connects well, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes it starts to connect and it starts to move, and then it disconnects, and I'm still in the circle.
Yeah, you see the steering wheel.
Yeah,
Like
so
it's
what
undecisive.
I don't know what regulates that connection, but I'm hoping it's software related, and then it can be fixed. That's number one.
Or
and then
service on your phone too. I
right,
wonder
maybe
if
it's just me. Maybe you're spot on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the car. Maybe it's my phone, or I don't know if it goes. I don't know if it's a connection from your phone to the car, or if it does use your service. So I have an iPhone.
Yeah, but
does
what
it
if your
matter?
service drop off from your iPhone?
But I don't know. Does it use my service? I'd have to investigate that. That like, does Summon work better if you have
Better
iPhone
connectivity?
with Verizon versus if you have iPhone with AT&T? Does that affect your Summon? I don't know.
I would think it would, because it needs that connection, and if that connection dropped, then
I want to ask Grok.
okay.
When using actual Smart Summon on my Tesla Model Y Juniper, does that feature use the cellular data service from your cell phone? For an example, I have an iPhone, the newest one, and I have AT&T service. Does that service matter for using the Summon?
No, Smart Summon on your Model Y Juniper doesn't use your iPhone's AT&T cellular data service directly. It requires your phone to have cellular or Wi-Fi for GPS and app connectivity to the car via Bluetooth when nearby. But the car handles the autonomous driving with its own LTE. Your AT&T service works fine as long as you have signal for the app.
But if your signal for your own phone dropped,
If I have 1 bar of service on my cell phone, will that affect my cell phone's ability to use Summon?
Yes, if your phone drops to 1 bar
Called
of
it.
poor signal,
Right here, the car should be merging left into a turn lane, but it does not. I am not sure if this was a miss by navigation or a miss because that car is in the middle of the intersection, somewhat blocking the turn.
it can't
Called
affect
it.
Smart Summon.
All right. So
it
maybe
has to have that connection. Otherwise,
Ooh.
what? Did
it was going to turn in a straight. It didn't,
Oh.
but it missed the turn.
Oh no.
What is going on here?
Oh, that's dangerous.
That is not cool at all. There
Oh,
was a
my
turn lane back there, and it missed the turn lane. Then it turned on its signal for the turn that it couldn't do, and luckily I
Yeah.
didn't have to take over. And then it looked like it was going to do a U-turn,
Yeah.
and that got real
Changed
jerky.
its mind. That was weird.
That was
Luckily, there's no car to our
that
right.
was not cool. That was
Yeah.
in a year of FSD. That was one of the more sketchy
new.
moments. I mean, it didn't. There's nobody around us,
Nothing
so it's not like
happened.
we had an accident.
But it was scary.
That was creepy.
Yeah.
Room
We
for
have not had that before.
no room for improvement.
For our first
Rivian.
day with 14.3.2.
Yeah.
So far, 2 things are wrong
So far,
in one day. Not
Already
even a
look-
whole day.
already looking forward to 14.3.3.
Right.
All right. I know. So because if you're not aware, if you're not a computer person, I want to explain one thing about this. Isn't a Tesla nomenclature. This is a all software nomenclature. The further you get into the numbers, the smaller the update is. So, for example, FSD is like version 14.3.2. So that version 14 is like the big one. So when you go from version 12 to version 13 to version 14, those are massive updates, big operating overhaul, big updates. And then when you get to the second set of digits, so 14.3, that 3 is a big update, but I'd say middle of the road.
Yes, I would agree.
It's not as big as the first number, but it's a big update. And then when you get to the last digit, so like 14.3.2, that .2, those are minor little bug things. When you get those updates, you're not gonna notice anything in the car drive, but maybe it does weird shit, like almost turn to the wrong spot, and that could be fixed in the last update. So when it goes from a .2 to a .3 to a .4, whatever, those little minor updates, those bug fixes are usually in the latter. Woo! This is a sketchy drive so far.
That was almost an accident with the semi.
Yeah, a stupid person took a left in front of a semi on a green light. A semi at full speed,
Yeah.
not turning. So that we almost saw a car get.
Capture that. Could show it.
We almost saw a car get vaporized in front of us, or SUV.
That would be so bad.
Yeah, that was. Anyways, this has been an exciting 2 minutes for us.
Yeah, right.
It's just time to simmer down now here. Other than that, the drive down here has been nothing different.
Oh yeah.
So we already have been in the car for an hour.
You did mention that the speed is more consistent, right?
No,
Like how it was.
it's to me it's the same.
Oh, I thought you said it when
I
you
wanted to
had it back.
try it and see what it did. So here's the thing. My favorite version so far was 14.2.2, I think. I think that was the one where it had speed caps hard set in the profiles, in your speed profiles. So when you were in standard, it was set locked at 5 over.
Yeah.
And then when you went to hurry, it was set locked at 10 over.
Yep.
It did not go 11 or 12 ever. It stayed exactly at that number, and I liked that. It would speed up to that number, 5 over, 10 over, whatever profile you were in, and it was locked. And I enjoyed that because I felt real solid control over how much I was breaking the law. and with these
it was a
little indecision, it wasn't sure left lane or right lane, but it picked the left. But as soon as we got the very next update, that went away. And standard kind of gets a little willy-nilly in the speed, and hurry. I stopped using hurry. In these videos that I film, I'm typically always in standard, but in my personal life, I used to always drive in hurry.
When we first got it, you used to always go to a standard, and I always do hurry because that was my personal driving, fits the hurry mode more. And then once we got 14.0, you switch over to standard, no, hurry.
Yeah, that stuff didn't exist before 14. But
yeah.
Anyways, I was using hurry a lot. But once hurry started going more than 10 over, it was going 12, 14, 16 over.
I think there were times that you even switched down to chill. Wow.
Yeah.
What's going on, Milwaukee?
I don't know.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. The person was sleeping at the green light, and the car behind him honked and then tried to go around him.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. But anyways, I've been using hurry for many, many months. And in the last month or so, I've had to move down to standard. And I leave it in standard all the time because the speed profiles just speed too much. Standard does a pretty good job at doing 5, maybe 6 over. I usually like to go 8, 9, 10 over, which is pretty universally accepted in where I live. But I can't do that.
In the small town?
In my small town. But I can't really do that anymore just because of the fact that FSD hurry now goes 14, 15, 16 over. Yeah, and then that's not even Mad Max mode. That's hurry.
Yeah, then it cuts everyone off, and then you look like a jerk.
And not just that. I'm uncomfortable getting... I feel much more likely to get a speeding ticket.
You don't want a ticket?
Yeah. Whereas I feel...
Ooh, that hit a pothole.
Did we hit it or get close to it?
No, we hit it. We were in that pothole, Brady.
Which, another thing, and this is... I'd almost have to look back. But on the release notes for this new version, I remember reading the release notes for the past updates, but you stop reading them just because they start releasing the same exact notes for all the updates, so you don't read them all. But I read today's release notes for this 14.3.2. This road is so bad.
Sucks. I don't think FSD have a choice of potholes to avoid.
I know.
There's pothole to the left, to the right, to the left.
The release notes for today's update actually at the very bottom said coming and upcoming updates. So it told me new features that are coming, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it said enhanced pothole detection.
Oh.
So
that's exciting.
Really looking forward to that.
So no more bump on our
Especially when you're on no more bumpy tires that you have to replace for $400 some bucks. But
it's not fun.
when you're driving on these bombed out roads.
Yeah, but this is Milwaukee roads, you know? They're always garbage.
Yeah. But I don't even remember what I was talking about before. We've had too many chaotic things happen.
A lot of things happened during that time.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're talking about speed profiles. So anyways, on the way down here when we got in the car, I was defaulted. Oh, the car was in sloth, which neither one of us did that.
And you started saying, like, why the heck is this so slow?
Yeah,
and then we checked the profile and it was that slow.
It peeled out of our house, and I used peeled out real comically because it crawled away from our house.
I did.
And I was like, why is it going so slow? Because whenever you get in the car and go, it was in the profile you were last in, which was always standard. Well, for some reason, this update, it defaulted to sloth. Again, not a big deal. You scroll up on the scroll ball, and I went to standard, and then we were moving, which was fine. When we were on the highway, I was curious to try out the speed profiles, because we went from 14.2.5 or 14.2.2.5 or whatever we're on, and now we're on 14.3.2. And when we made that jump, it's a middle of the road. It's a fairly significant upgrade. So I was curious if the speed profiles changed.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they have. That's the it didn't go 15, 16 over, but it was going like 12 over, and even 12. I want it 9, 10. Once it starts going over 10, that's too much for me.
Yeah.
And
it got risque.
it was doing 12, 13 in hurry mode, which is not what I want. So back down to standard. Right now we're dead smack at 5 over. Police on our left.
Oh, nice.
Police cruising, speeding past us.
Uh-oh.
Although I think we're near the police station. I think it's like right over here. I think.
I don't know, Milwaukee.
Yeah, we've taken these paths quite a bit.
I don't look at the road. Car does a thing.
I used to not look at the road because I just had to pay attention to driving, or look around the road, I should say. I looked at the road. Now I get to actually take in the sights, and
say hi to the police.
that church looks like a Walmart or a Kmart or something. That's right. Should I have a staring contest with the cops since I don't actually have to drive?
Watch you get pulled over for doing so.
But yeah, that'd be not cool. So I would say when we first got off the highway, this was a very exciting
That was
drive.
the most exciting thing of the day.
Yeah.
Was getting off of the highway into Milwaukee.
Usually we're like, yeah, not a lot to say. Everything's perfect.
Right.
Not how the beginning of this drive went. I mean, from the first hour of our drive was uneventful. Everything went great, and FSD did what it should.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first 5 minutes in Milwaukee, definitely interesting. I didn't have to take over and do anything. So again, it wasn't so severe that
I just don't want to pay for another pothole incident, so let's try to take over as quick as we can. As much as we want to test to see if it would avoid the pothole, it's too risky.
It's not worth $450 or whatever that is.
No, or that 4 hours that we said at Tesla.
That was too long.
That was way
If we go back again, we're not bringing the whole family. If we go back for something like that, we were there for many hours. And
that was longer than when we go pick up our car for the first time.
By a lot.
That was ridiculous.
Usually when we go, I book like a demo drive or something just so we're not sitting there. So we'll go do something while we're waiting.
But we had our kids.
But we had our kids, and it's a pain in the butt to move 2 car seats. And for some reason, I didn't feel like the tire change would take that long.
Yeah.
Clearly I was wrong.
Yeah.
Because that took
forever.
like 4 hours.
It felt like forever.
And
yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
No.
But that pothole definitely destroyed our tire. That was scary. That was a huge bump. I didn't realize it was that big of a bump until I saw the picture you posted. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know what happened at that time, but I forgot it was a few days later.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was doing. If I was working on my drift car.
Yeah, no, I think you were doing something in the garage, and then you used dumb summon to move the car forward. And you were staring at the tires, and you started noticing that weird bump going.
You are right.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was doing in the garage, but I pulled the car out. So when I'm in the garage doing stuff, I like dumb summon a lot.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with dumb summon, so smart summon or actual smart summon is where you have like the come to me or go to target. But the original Teslas, they didn't have those features. They had what they called dumb summon, and it's just a forward and backward arrow, and you could make the car creep forward or creep backwards.
Well, would you call that DAS instead of,
I guess so.
DAS?
No, because it's not actual. It's just dumb summon. So
Yeah. So. No.
just these.
These.
Yeah, don't say it. And I've used dumb summon in parking lots because we've been in a few parking garages where everything's kind of crammed together.
Yeah.
And if we have a stroller or something too big to squeeze between the cars, I will dumb summon the car out. I will load the trunk because it backed into the spot. And then I can dumb summon the car back into the parking space. Hey, we're behind a black Juniper.
That's a nice Juniper.
Except that is black, right?
It looks black
I
too.
think it's black.
I don't think it's the diamond black because I don't see any sparkle. That's the thing about the diamond.
I think it is the diamond black. It's just you got to be in like the right angle with reflection to see the.
I'm not paying extra money just to be at the right angle, okay?
To get it to shine bright like a diamond, just think of it as black. Ignore the very subtle flake they put in the paint. If you're looking for a really smack in the face flake, you're not going to get it with diamond.
I really do like the ass of the Juniper. I think
really
it's
good.
nice, yeah.
It is a sexy looking. I think it's a sexy looking car.
Oh man,
I think Tesla has done a stellar job with the aesthetic design of everything but the Cybertruck. Keep in mind, I want the Cybertruck, but I will admit fully that it's ugly.
that looks good.
But I want
just staring at it.
I like the back end. I like the indirect brake light. I enjoy the front light, the headlights with the LED bar.
Yeah.
The standard model does look good of the YL or the Y Juniper,
in its own
but I
way,
like.
yeah.
But I saw one person online say they thought it looked better. I mean, to each their own. Everyone's got their own opinion. I personally,
I mean, if I have to choose,
like the premium / performance better than the. I like the light bar.
I like the light bar, especially in the dark. Oh, it looks sick.
Which, if you're unaware, that's just. Sorry,
That was another
pothole.
Woo.
I like the light bar, but if you're not aware, and I wasn't for a long time, that's actually not your headlight.
Yes.
Below the light bar on both sides of the bumper is your headlights. And I owned the car for a long time.
And then you were surprised.
It was. I think I learned it making a video. I was making a video for this car about the adaptive headlights, and that's why I was like, "Oh, that's the headlights." I didn't think it was the middle, but I thought at the end of the light bar was the two headlights.
So
No.
before we chose to go with Juniper, I did research like non-stop because I was just obsessed. I needed to know everything about the car because it was going to be my car. And then who gets to drive it daily?
I drive it every day.
Yeah, this
Yeah, it's
guy.
because you don't go anywhere. You leave the house once every 2 weeks. I leave the house every day.
I get forced to leave the house.
Yeah, I know. You'd stay in the house like a hermit for weeks if you were allowed to.
That's
But
my life.
I leave the house every day, multiple times a day.
Yeah, you do.
And
it's
if
nice.
it's between this or my F-150,
Oh yeah,
it's
this for sure.
Are they all trying to take a right? What's
It's
going
kind
on?
of funny that when you, what the heck?
I couldn't tell if they were
I
parking.
think they're all parked.
They are parked, but I couldn't tell at first
That's
if they were
just-
parking or what they were doing.
Yeah.
We caught up to the Juniper.
Yes. It looks really good in black.
It does.
The thing is that you cannot see the Tesla, what would you call it? The Tesla words?
Yeah, the name
Yeah, like it's all
it says
black.
Tesla on
It's
the
like-
back.
It looks like it's all smoked out.
So, being a car nut, because I like my drift cars, my race cars,
Or being a
I've-
nut.
or being a nut, I've had many a conversation with my friends about car color. And one of my favorite car colors is black. Most of my drift cars
It's always black.
have always been black. My
There's only
current
one
car,
time that was white. No.
yeah, my first 240
no,
was
actually,
white.
I lied. Your Subaru is also white.
We're talking about drift cars.
Okay.
But yeah,
drift
even my
cars.
dailies have mostly been black. I just like black cars. I
Yeah.
think they look stealth and sleek and whatever. But my current car is like a black/purple. It's a very dark purple. It looks black.
Like
It's
the
actually called
right
Melback.
angle makes it purple.
I know,
you
it's the
Same.
color name is like Melback Black or something like that. Anyways, my friends, a lot of them hate black on cars, and their argument is a black car hides a lot of the curves in geometry, so you don't get to really. Yeah, that guy. I don't blame Tesla for that.
That
That
guy's
guy kind
drunk.
of cut in front of us,
No.
and the car braked kind of hard there.
Yeah.
But I don't blame it because this Jeep kind of cut in front of us and then cut across, so it sped up to go across 2 lanes, and the Tesla was giving us some clearance here.
Yeah.
But they basically, I've heard multiple people comment that black cars don't show the body lines as well as other colored cars. And
I like black cars.
it didn't change my opinion. I still like black
For
cars.
me, it's either black or white.
It doesn't matter if you're black or white.
Black or white.
You're mine.
I chose white this time. I think next time I'm gonna choose black.
We've had the conversation because we're eagerly anticipating if the
Yes.
YL comes to America.
I cannot wait.
Which I think it will. I think we'll sell or trade this in and buy it. I've never traded a car in. That's a whole different conversation. I'm also, you take it in the shorts when you trade cars in.
This is our
And
first EV car.
Yeah.
And we love it.
We do love it. But trading it in, I don't know that EVs are better or worse at trade-ins than gas cars, but any car, when you trade it in, you tend to lose thousands of dollars compared to a private party sale. So I don't know what we'll do with this car. If the Wild comes out,
I hope
we
so.
will strongly consider selling or trading this in to get that. But our conversation, even before we started filming today on the drive down here, was what color would we get? Would we get another white one? Would we go black? We're curious if the
What
YL,
kind of colors
are they going to come out with a new special color that that's new and unique?
Only for the YL, you know?
Yeah. Like in China, they had that champagne color that's like a light gold or something like that. Would we get that? They had that light blue, frost blue or whatever.
I don't remember what it's called.
I don't know if those will come here. Actually, I should look up what colors did the Tesla Model YL come out in Europe with?
The Tesla Model Y long range in Europe launched around March 2022 from Giga Berlin with standard colors like pearl.
It's not what I was asking.
That's not it.
It was just going long range, and that's not what I was asking. I was asking the extended seat thing. Grok, way to fail, buddy. But it's released in Europe, I believe.
I think it just came out. Like,
It just recently
this
came out.
month or last month, something like that.
But I know Australia's gotten it because we've all seen the YouTube videos of people using Australia.
Yes. Oh. You know, at first I didn't care for that third row because I didn't feel like it would benefit us. Aside from like, if you have extra people, they could get in the third row. But now seeing that and knowing that the captain's chair do go down with the button.
The second row is captain's chairs that folds flat.
And also the third row. That excites me. Unlike the Model X, the captain's chairs don't go all the way down. I don't think they even move.
I don't know.
Or go
I've
down
never looked at it.
all. So that's why I didn't want the third row. But seeing that the YL has that, I'm more excited about it because I know the third row for us, we won't use it as much.
No, it'll be down most of the time.
So we can still haul all the crap that we have with the two kids.
And we'll have another like 6 or 9 inches of trunk space, which will be nice.
Every inch counts.
And so that'll be really handy to have that.
Yeah.
And then when we do need to carry grandparents or great grandparents or whatever,
fit them
we can pop up the third row.
and still have the frunk.
Yeah, you have some of the trunk and then all of the frunk.
Yeah.
So the trunk's pretty deep. I remember one of the
is quite
videos I
nice.
watched, they were still able to put like an Up-A-Baby stroller with the third row
Vertical.
up, but they had to do it vertical.
Yeah.
But hey, if it fits, it fits.
It fits. If it's in, right?
It's in, it counts.
Yes. In is in.
Oh,
Oh man, we gotta park this car somewhere and do a.
I will test Summon today because I'm curious. You asked me what I don't like about it a long time ago, and I first talked about the signal. The second thing is the speed. It's very, very slow when you summon it. I want
it to work just as well as FSD.
That's what I want.
That's
I want
my
it to
hope.
back out and go.
Yeah, cause when it's crawling so slow, it makes other people like pedestrian like even nervous because they're like, okay, there's nobody in the car, but this car's moving.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going. I think both, even the car and the pedestrian, are like nervous for each other.
Right.
So if it would just drive like a normal FSD drive, I think it would be better.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll have to give it a shot and see how it does.
I can't wait.
I don't really have problems with it crashing or doing other stupid
Yeah, I
things.
think We've had
it's
very
just-
good
it's-
luck.
We have.
Yeah.
But for me, it either is too slow
Yeah.
or
Way too
it
slow.
like disconnects.
Like it's so slow that it's embarrassing that sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to summon because it's kind of embarrassing. but you want to do it just because, hey, I can, right?
I like summon that I can pick me up at the door. The only times I really won't summon is if I have my kids or
Yeah.
a lot of groceries.
Then that's
if I
just
have like
rude.
2 bags of groceries, I'll just open it and throw it in and leave.
Yeah.
But if I have a lot of groceries that takes time, multiple things, I won't summon the car because I'm not going to block traffic while I'm doing it. Or again, my kids, because you got to put them in car seats and do all that voodoo stuff.
Like summon is great to pick you up, but sometimes if you want it in like a particular area, it doesn't come to you like for example, at the front door, right? It doesn't veer off to the side to be polite for other.
It'd be nice if it
cars to
swings
come by.
close to the curb to pick you up.
Yeah, it just
might
kind of stop
park right
dead
in the middle.
of the road, and you're just like, okay. So maybe if it would like find a park spot, but I don't know.
It's just missing some of the human courtesies that we do.
Yeah. But you know, like not to say that summon is not good. It is very good.
Yeah, we're having a car drive with nobody in it to come pick you up. That's
I'll take it.
It's definitely a big, impressive leap. But we're looking forward to the improvements. That's one of the comments in our past videos. Somebody made a comment just kind of bashing on FSD, saying that people pay thousands for FSD, and if it's still 10 years later not reliable, and if you can't safely have someone in the back seat sleeping with nobody in the driver's seat, what good is it? It's no good.
Oh my god.
I disagree with that because FSD has come a very long way.
Yeah.
There's nobody in the world that's remotely close to what this
Right.
is, and it has come a very long way. And it's getting better quickly. So to me, bashing on FSD because it's not perfect right now is kind of like being there when the light bulb was invented, and instead of just being shocked and amazed at the light bulb, artificial light, you're complaining that maybe the frequency isn't right and it flickers a bit, or that the color's not the right Kelvin that you like.
Yeah, I like that analogy.
Like come on, this is the invention of light here, artificial light. This is the invention of self-driving. It's not perfect.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but
nobody
it's
else
great.
does it like this to this level, to this degree, and it's amazing, and it's coming along amazing, and it's less stressful. I find myself less tight. I don't know. There's so many good things to it that people just need to.
See, the thing is, I don't know, like, even if you could sleep behind the wheel, would you, like, subconsciously be comfortable to really fall asleep? I would be, I don't know, keeping one eye open.
I think, everyone's got different levels of comfort. Even though I trust FSD so much.
Yes, I still have.
I don't know that I would sleep behind the wheel.
I don't think I can do it.
I also don't know that I would ride in the back seat without someone in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really take over ever, but still, I guess, I think it's going to take years. I guess I only got like 1 year of FSD. Maybe I need 5 to 10 years before I get to a level of comfort where, I could sleep in the back seat. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's kind of like talking about like people that talks about FSD who's never experienced FSD and talking smash. Like at first you're just like talking all this trash about how FSD is not reliable, it's scary, sketchy, whatever. Until you experience FSD and how safe it is, it's gonna change your mind and you're gonna feel so different. Oh, undecisive.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone in the right lane though, because we're going to take a left up here in a very short period of time. So we'll see if it either cuts in or misses the turn.
Hold on, the camera died. It overheat.
Uh-oh. Well, we got this one.
All right. Whoa. Oh my God. Oh, FSD. Are you so stupid? Wow.
So I did not intercept, but that dumb person swerved into our lane.
Wow.
And we could have hit them, but FSD kept us out of the way.
Wow. Some people.
And I just touched the steering wheel to lay on the horn.
Wow.
Because that was absolutely.
You need FSD, lady.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And she didn't even give a crap.
Absolutely. No, she didn't care.
No.
She didn't think she did anything wrong. Oh, swerving into our lane, overfitting us.
Holy cow, FSD did all that.
Good job.
Oh, Milwaukee, man. Oh, Model X.
Yeah.
It looks a bit high off the ground.
It does look high, but you know, those are air rides, so you can change their height.
Oh.
Kind of like the...
Yeah, I don't like it high like that. That's too high.
Cybertruck can do that. I know the Cybertruck. I mean, I want to rephrase that because I don't know that that's a fact. It is air ride, and the Cybertruck you can adjust the height.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can adjust the height on the X. I think you can.
I don't know. I don't own one.
But sometimes air ride doesn't let you change the ride height, but it's just a softer ride. And the truck you can definitely, because you and I were doing it, we were playing with it.
Yeah,
On the Cybertruck
yeah.
you can change the ride height.
Yeah.
On the X, I'm unsure. Screw it. I took over to park on the right, but we'll let it park over here. In fact, I'm not.
It's going in here.
It's going over. Yeah, I'm taking over.
Okay. Make up your mind, human.
I know. We're gonna park.
Gonna cause an accident.
I'm gonna swerve into someone's lane
Yeah.
and then blame them for being a
no.
moron.
Flipped him off because you screwed up. Well, 14.3.2 has been interesting, huh?
I don't think there's any lines over here.
Yeah, there are. You just can't see it with your eyes.
All right.
See? They're very faded.
Well, I hope we're in a parking space.
Make your own lane.
We're here. We're gonna stop for now. I would say we'll maybe
First
do one
impression?
more.
Yeah.
We'll see. But my first impression here is 14.3.2. I'm looking forward to the update already. It's a little indecisive.
Yeah.
It made some weird turns there.
It did save us that one time. Right?
It did a great job. I wouldn't say this is unsafe. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It needs some fixing.
It
But
needs some love.
when
for sure.
morons swerve into your lane, 14.3.2 will keep you safe.
It will keep you safe. So drive FSD.
If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. If you want to join the conversation, leave a comment down below. Thank you.